to the cold, to the damned. Outcast throughout this land, cast out with no helping hand. Bashed out the land, banished the sinner, I'll flash my hand. The royal flush, I'm a winner. I feel like chicken dinner, pick a side or you get KFC fried. Y'all finger lickers, man, I'm the man. I got manners, man up, I guess a handle. It's always fresh Ralph flannels, like I gave Lauren the mayhem. The ray gun give them spray tans. Watch out for ninjas in them orange face masks. Descend to a pit of snakes, I make them straight fast. Speaking of suicide, nah, I just can't do it. I've been there beside my mother's eyes and never had went through with it. I've been doing this, quarter century in the field, I ain't new to this. But every time I get to doing good, misfortune screws with it. Booing it with me like a bad performance, nah. Booing it with me and she mad gorgeous. She riding me like them logos with polo horses. But if not for her, I'd probably wean. Without the kids and my team, I'd likely die to my vices old and new. Attain lifelessness molded blue. They lift me up and I struggle, they let me down and I hustle. I live my life in a bubble, I might get caught in the tussle. I give you life on a muscle, I'm waiting for your rebuttal. I'm like a titan, I rumble. Remain humble, I stumble. I'm so outstanding, you outstanding. With the signage changed, they hand it to you. Damn the Judas, all my times have changed. I hold a few memories of pain close to me. I push a white 305, the 84 Elko, it moves swiftly. I get busier than the Mickey D's. The arch fiend got wicked teeth, the spit is deep, it really navigate the mystic sea. I'm sick of grief, the soldiers died in the field. The sky was painted charcoal gray from the hill. Atop the mountain I spread my blackened wings, I'm shouting band of the hawk. Then Griffith squawks opposite how Femto walk. That's why I can't trust those that talk without the will to listen. I stick to my position, I rarely miss my shot. But when I do, I take it from the greatest distance. I guess I shouldn't be mad at all, we all make brash decisions. The only difference is how you fall and you land. I needed a helping hand, my people blessed me with knowledge to raise my brand. Regardless of how I struggle, I always hustle. I'm willing to make a stand, that's just who I am. They lift me up and I struggle, they let me down and I hustle. I live my life in a bubble, I might get caught in the tussle. I give you life on a muscle, I'm waiting for your rebuttal. I'm like a titan, I rumble. Remain humble, I stumble. I carry bitter hatred, all my past foes, they've been obliterated, incinerated. Destroy all humans, fuming feelings commiserated. I've come to terms with my past, produce a future where titans clash. You do the math, the diagram in the half. Your diaphragm ain't intact. After I'm finished with it, I'll knock your ass on the mat. Jiu-jitsu scrimmage, the sinner did it. I'll flash the artifact, a vintage pendant, stupendous linens. Any musical time I'm spending, you know I put my heart in that. The beats that got me grinning, my ear I'm lending. I know I'm destined to carry the word of grave wax to any average naysayer who wants their face smacked. Yo, why'd you say that? Watch the vernac. I'll vacate your spirit, show you through the 88 keys of endearment. Before I clear it, I get the biggest rip I can. The smoke you fear it, so don't come near it. Or you might just catch a contact from the focused lyrics. Pay attention, y'all some locusts, the way you change appearance. Neglect to mention how I bomb raps. My whole life's Mortal Kombat. No wonder I'm Liu Kang with the writtens. They lift me up and I struggle, they let me down and I hustle. I live my life in a bubble, I might get caught in the tussle. I give you life on a muscle, I'm waiting for your rebuttal. I'm like a titan, I rumble. Remain humble, I stumble.
Perception.
From here it's looking different to me.
Question.
If we see different, then who is truly?
Blessings.
They come and they go, it's what you learn from them.
Blessings.
I'm on the long road, so I'ma burn something. Let's go. Yeah, so I'ma burn something. I'm on the long road, so I'ma burn something. I'ma burn something. Always forward, never backward in this roundabout. Calling orders, rappers come forth, I cut their tonsils out. Quick scalpel, give me a sample, I'll exercise it. Exercises when I run a beat, the BK conjured extra violence. Now exercises when I pull a demon out your optics. Even worse than pulling skeletons out your closet. Heat of verses for less than you can buy a watch. So hit me 1-800, get busy and watch me frying up. We going backwards or progressing to close a chapter. Hold no discretion for hecklers, they know the flow is acid. I'm quarterback and the team on my back, I'm known for passing the gems eternally passed down to me by past men. I'm concave to the death, my skateboard will be there and comfort me when there ain't nothing left. Say your opinion on the matter, it don't matter to me. So do you or do the same, it's a matter of how you see.
Perception.
From here it's looking different to me.
Question.
If we see different, then who is truly?
Blessings.
They come and they go, it's what you learn from them.
Blessings.
I'm on the long road, so I'ma burn something. Yeah, so I'ma burn something. I'm on the long road, so I'ma burn something. I'ma burn something. One time. I'll snatch the breath from a black spirit, the flesh and the mass near it. The demon bleeds black blood, black wings, they look cashmerish. Pap smearing, you act queerish, this is neither here or there. Ghouls will disappear and then they act fearless. I looked up and saw the stars in the skies and I changed my mind. Life was never defined until I made it mine. The grapevine is always listening, so watch your placement. I'm known to pick your mental and put it back, but displace it. I've seen anguish like ang in some sick places. I've seen killers and rapists, pill dealers and rapists. We've all seen them lurking in plain sight. The ones that make the laws and run their lives, the same guys you have to watch out for at night. Scumbags live and die, the cycle's glorified. So heading for an early grave is more than mortal life. I leave whole platoons doomed from the mortar strike. Monsoons let it rain on you while I torch the mic.
Perception.
From here it's looking different to me.
Question.
If we see different, then who is truly?
Blessings.
They come and they go, it's what you learn from them.
Blessings.
I'm on the long road, so I'ma burn something. Let's go. Yeah, so I'ma burn something. I'm on the long road, so I'ma burn something.
The office authentic. The office authentic. The office authentic.
This ain't the average street rhetoric.
The office authentic.
I teach etiquette. I speak delicate.
Office authentic. The office authentic.
I'm from that 509, yeah, that 509. 50 grinds, yes, 50 grinds. 509, I'm from that 509. 50 grinds anytime, hit me on my line. 509, 50 grinds, I get it all the time, yes. These gems ain't free or else I'd give out more advice. The seasons change, embrace it, see there's more to life. I've seen some things derange it, you'd be mortified. But I ain't playing Fortnite, how I'm extra set and fortified. I'll take you there, no fight like nightmares. It's such a morbid sight. Shrek and Donkey, my whole team riding 4 quads, now it's ogre time. Mortal Kombat sparring with Goro, you know I gorge a mic. But yo, this ain't no regular show, Rigby and Mordecai. I'm known to leave you soaking wet, I'm just that sort of guy. I learned from Wu, protect your neck, I wave this sort of mine. Like platinum, diamond, and pearl, I got the orb of time. I'll bring doomsday day. Two goofies that be hoarding rice. The price he paid to be surrounded by these gorgeous dimes. I keep some rosters with me, and they hold them smoldered pipes. Hey yo, you bout to get stoned, look inside the Gorgon's eyes. I get in depth, I know you heard it, plus the lawyers tried. You better watch your step, cause there could be some porcupines. When you step inside my neck of the woods, you best stay overnight. The kid seems cool from a distance, but yeah, there's more to God. He could be scheming to strangle you with a corded mic, then leave you clinging to life. He bolted on the motorbike. It'd be a shame if I perished, I can't afford to die. Introducing 2035, we got the organ splice. Reanimation of my person through recorded rhymes. Made it my life's mission to OD on these opus lines. You can catch me going hard and grinding for 4 to 5 slap shot, score at the buzzer. I guess it's overtime. I'm too fly for these buses. That's the Lord's surmise, yeah. 509, 509, yeah, that 509. 50 grinds, yes, 50 grinds. 509, 509, I'm from that 509. 50 grinds anytime, hit me on my line. 509, 509, 509. 509, 509, 509. 509, 509, 509. 50 grinds, 50 grinds. I get it all the time. Some resemble a shooting star. They burn out Copernicus from the birth of the earth. Oh yes, I've been burning kids, open fire pit. I was learned on values and morals. I thank my mother for always showing me the righteous path of love and all that. The same old ball cap, essential to me, identity plus my spirit. So let it be, don't you hold me, I promise. Hold myself, I'll be honest about my missus. My missus holds me down through my troubles and split decisions. She always on, like a star in any seminar. Cause it's about the ones that here, they might be gone by tomorrow. But just because you're gone, it don't mean you really nailed to the world. Hope you feeling this verse, I hope it's keeping you warm. Cause it's a cold, cold world, I'm so in need of a storm. So I can wash away the pain and get a read of the travels unfolding. The battles of glory plus rivals that's standing before me. Arrival of the North Star of purgatory, yo.
Life gone, and now we lost another icon.
I got y'all dressing in black.
Life gone, life gone, life gone, oh gone.
I got y'all dressing in black.
Sit alone and sip and fathom what the message is. We losing the battle, the mission grab you when you step within. Life a paradox, a lesson where depression lives. Above the mess, we just step closer to every kin we lost. Been taught a different method, get so numb. Pour them up between the cracks, smash for soul one. So mad, but those gone, stay in the hard long. I just keep the memory alive, divine rise. The name shine time, separating the pain lies within. But the effect always begin with the same flight. So hold that shit, fuck a grave, we all below and stiff. I maintain this madness while blowing spliffs. I flow with mints, the way to go through this torment. Lost so many people to these demons who hold grip. A pen and deep, use of devastation to spread the speech in hopes some elevation will grace him and maybe let it teach.
Life gone, and now we lost another icon.
Regardless of whether we want to admit it, we all fear death.
Life gone, oh gone.
The awareness of our impending mortality is one of, if not the most influencing force on our our experience of life.
I turn my idols to my peers. This ain't a threat, it's a promise. I know I got it from here. I'm up next to rock the chorus. 2 turntables and a microphone, so let it be known I'm out for the throne. Olympian passion, always go for the gold. They say don't count your eggs before they hatch. I'm a lumberjack, always chopping down trees and smoke a batch. The finest hash, take some skunk to my grave. My biggest idols all took butts to the head. No wonder why I'm this way, somebody had to say it. I take Montanas and spray it on any surface just to state my claim and say it. It's graffiti, it's breaking, it's samples, we make it. It's rambling over beats, we are the vandals of the streets. It's amazing hip-hop, it's everything that I'm saying. It's taking time with your craft for the sake of gaining greatness. For you I dedicate my life, boom bap plus the stars and the stripes. Yes, the original rap.
Come on, draw it already.
I'm on my Gyutam Yoka, man.
Me cheering swords,
Harness food to hang from my ears. Black meteorine blade, fade ninjas that step in dark shadows. I'd rather hang from the gallows than take the same road as those who never figured it out. They lost battles. False prophets, Isaiah, the modern day Talos. I'm all about my green like the goblin robbed the castle. I'm out for revenge on whoever stole the soul. For all my family and friends, I'll reclaim more than ample. Fire and brimstone, the kid lift rock with just the motion of his wrist bone. Your biscuits popped if you look at the feds wrong. A dead zone, dragging balls up on your headstone or your forehead. We get more meds than rest homes. I'm speaking medical leaf, smoke the ritual chief. I keep a peace pipe that's bigger than red zones. Accompanied by the boar, a true dual-wielding lord with the hunger to slay with the sharpest swords. Yeah, the black Nietzsche ring, you lack discipline. Past mysteries come back, the time's ticking in. Black Nietzsche ring, this blade chose me. I'll have to bring my family peace, impose me. Black Nietzsche ring, you lack discipline. Past mysteries come back, the time's ticking in. Black Nietzsche ring, this blade chose me. I'll have to bring my family peace, it holds me. Salute to Rengoku, the martyrs, and E2 never stops crying. Some people think he's annoying, I think it's funny, I'm dying. Sound demons get fried, the spider demons keep dying. In the blink of an eye, some things could change in your life. I'm out to end the 12 Kizuki, then I'll sleep peacefully. Heard the raven bringing me messages, the vestiges erased in a second, surpassed the physics of Exodus. Never knew the strength I possessed until I stepped within. Your solar plexus is smashed, a quick victory. Past the Marz One and Tanjiro might mimic me. I left calligraphy on the walls like ancient kings within the halls of stacked pyramids. It's best to know your history. Got my eyes set on Muzan Kibutsuji. I'll move on after I break his form, proceed to finishing. The demon slayer from the village in the snow. You can read it in the scripts, just sit back, yeah, enjoy the show. The black Nietzsche ring, you lack discipline. Past mysteries come back, the time's ticking in. Black Nietzsche ring, this blade chose me. I'll have to bring my family peace, impose me. Black Nietzsche ring, you lack discipline. Past mysteries come back, the time's ticking in. Black Nietzsche ring, this blade chose me. I'll have to bring my family peace, it holds me.
Beat cheering swords. 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 Beat cheering swords.
Southwest, salute a Menti dweller. Peace. I'll be the same in death. The way I was living, it caused my family stress. Ambidextrous hexes, X's, exciting life X's exist. In my shoes, you'll be pushing daisies and lilacs. My mind's bad, at times I can't deny that. That's why I rap. I feel like Cyrax, flex the stomach missiles. Midsection hits you, rips flesh and tissue. Never an issue, sever the bitch in you. Like Budokai 3, how I bob and weave. Nah, how I weave and I dodge. The only time I bob is playing Tekken Team. Me versus the ops, me versus time clock. My verses make the time stop. Rent you a hearse and slap some interest on it. After you're dead and gone, your family owe me bread and more. Ascend a higher echelon. Yes, I'm pressing cons. Overthrow your Hoko, then make you drink the aid like Jimmy Jones. Your bitch a Throco. She love my Jimmy John and I ain't macking, but this is most dope. They ask me what you want. My King Kong killed the promo. Killed the promo. Enter the code. Marz Emerg, the MC, and Donny G. Last but not least, BK Bonez on the beats. Enter the code. Wave wax on the scene. If you want smoke, go ahead and ask the team. I mean, yo, enter the code. Marz Emerg, the MC, and Donny G. Last but not least, BK Bonez on the beats. Enter the code. Wave wax on the scene. If you want smoke, go ahead and ask the team. I mean, yo,
I'll be that rhyme villain with the prime hypotheses. I'm speaking on how to turn an illness into diamonds with these thoughts I breathe. Daunting caught between its methods, let my conscience bleed. I live a blessing, speak the message crept in like it's on a fiend's arm. You see stars, our team spawn heat, but duck that fraud scheme. Shine like Harley, the bars gleam. Just a little dose into this carnage that dawn breathe. GR so morose, we bringing it dope with that God steez amongst thieves. Scheme like the double P, usher the royalty. This day and age when not many fuck with the loyalty. These lines of body, it's like this art was a medical drawing. Steady falling, call me Tom, obnoxious and petty. Insulted, let it sink in. Wax a grave like the ledge was sticking. This line hand picked from the trenches aside. I'm planning to leave them bent, no circumventing this problem. BK start up the purge, embracing the mission, become with the sick Marz, Donny Emerg.
Enter the code. Marz Emerg, the MC, and Donny G. Last but not least, BK Bonez on the beats. Enter the code. Wave wax on the scene. If you want smoke, go ahead and ask the team. I mean, yo, enter the code. Marz Emerg, the MC, and Donny G. Last but not least, BK Bonez on the beats. Enter the code. Wave wax on the scene. If you want smoke, go ahead and ask the team. I mean, yo.
Stab a nigga in the pavement, keep stabbing to the ground sparks. Explanation over the head of you niggas when I'm around moths. Hoes gon' be hoes, they gon' be toxic for life. Your girl treat my wolves like Jill Scott, seducing the mic. Look like a ruler in my jeans, the way the tools got hype. Intimates, niggas had pies and cakes. And for that work for the cranium, shoe inside your face. Gun under the pillow, another one inside the safe. OGs keep a ladder when they hit buildings with fire escape. Your chick ain't know what to do with a size 9 in her face. I put my rocket in the NASA, then ride her to space. Every 4 minutes she climax, then she be straight, then back to the south. Subwoofers the way I ride with the bass. Sean John outfit, lime green Louis shoes I wear. Have a lick of whipped cream with my balls, tying knots on my pubic hair. Marz One, Donny G Emerg, you know who was
the
here.
The forked tongue scorch your face with hot venom, then lunge at ya. The fourth son of 4 horsemen, war axes, the force damage of 4 rashes. Nah, your whole party lacking stars like Mario on 64. An average boss that act annoyed, I'd rather sit back, get high, and bump some past Troy. I feel at home in the streets, like those who lack employment. The team might escort you out if you act annoying. After function, you try to get your point across like passive scoring. My whole posse runs circles like track stars. We the real track killers, more green than glass jars. Don't act hard, you'll get mashed out. Word to Dan's and fame. My name's Isaiah, my mission past the torch and flame. Eventually, but for now I torturous. I'll scorch your brain, enormous gain. The day I let my fortune lead the way. I've soared through the sky and rode with the waves. It feels like do or die, the cold family ties never sway. Until my dying day, let's go. Enter the code. Marz Emerg, the MC, and Donny G. Last but not least, BK Bonez on the beats. Enter the code. Wave wax on the scene. If you want smoke, go ahead and ask the team. I mean, yo, enter the code. Marz Emerg, the MC, and Donny G. Last but not least, BK Bonez on the beats. Enter the code. Wave wax on the scene. If you want smoke, Go ahead and ask the team. I mean, yo, enter the code. Marz, Emerg, the MC, and Donny G. Last but not least, BK Bonez on the beats. Enter the code. Wave wax on the scene. If you want smoke, go ahead and ask the team. I mean, yo, enter the code. Marz, Emerg, the MC, and Donny G. Last but not least, BK Bonez on the beats. Enter the code. Wave wax on the scene. If you want smoke, go ahead and ask the team. I mean, yo.
When we say Nagadoshan, we are not talking about something to do with an external snake. Today, it's a well-known fact that a certain part of your brain is reptilian in nature.
You're a meshy ghost files, the way I'll rip you. Spirit gun blast and trip you. Togoro strength when I hit you. Cobras inject venom, never an issue. Behold the death sentence, sever the tissue. Rerolled the dice, it gave me a 6-2. My heart is cold as the rolling 60s blue, I'm shivering you. Cast the demon out you. On blood red moons and many evenings I let the cretin out you. I leave my house with peepers out, devils scheming about. I feel like Baraka outward type shit politicking round. The last thing you see, the flash of the ray. My spirit gun don't sway, deleting them. They surely passing away. What Genkai say? I can't remember. Something along the lines of, please remember this the world you put yourself into. If you ain't strong enough to face the issues might just strip you from the truth. I've been in the booth with this mic to my tooth. I fight for my land and my people. I've met fiends that's deceitful. No love for the steeple, they act illegal, the master's evil. The more I play, the more they wanna strike with fangs. Catch me charming snakes to keep the hype at bay. Infinite Ouroboros slowly kill my pain. Snakeskin neckties, no oxygen to the brain. The more I play, the more they wanna try and strike with fangs. Catch me charming snakes just to keep the hype at bay. Infinite Ouroboros will slowly kill my pain. Snakeskin neckties, no oxygen to the brain. I had to learn from the dark, I'm birthed from a star. Burnt in the ark, bird in the czar. The verse in the park with burning bars. I'm cursed with the mark, black dragon flame on my arm. Rehearsing the art of how to murder a god. The snake charm a ritual, in full effect they wrap around my neck and squeeze until I take my last breath, so please leave me and I'm blessed. I got the recipe to ascend. I made amends with demons, now we're friends. I keep them close as my enemies. Trends have never been my thing. They creep towards me like centipedes with tendencies to bite quite venomous. The sentiment is that I live life like death sentences. If tomorrow was my last, then I'd be glad I had the time that I did. I did the time that I had. In order to right my wrongs, I've got to write my past. Documentation of everything I am. So beat it, scram, I'm headed to the next event that's afterlife. Is there an afterlife? The more I play, the more they wanna strike with fangs. Catch me charming snakes to keep the hype at bay. Infinite Ouroboros slowly kill my pain. Snakeskin neckties, no oxygen to the brain. The more I play, the more they wanna try and strike with fangs. Catch me charming snakes just to keep the hype at bay. Infinite Ouroboros will slowly kill my pain. Snakeskin neckties, no oxygen to the brain.
It's not an energy by itself, it's a perception. It is receptive. So only if there's a powerful Molasthana, only if there's a powerful energy source, then he grows. Because his nature is to receive.
I love loved you when I left, you were blinking time. That's all it was, dealing with my issues. You had your own, so we doubled up. There's two ships in the night on a collision course. I've been up north, now my emotions are cold as winter wars. The wicked horse, I ride to battle. He's seen hostility to God degree, and if he's shot down, I guess it's R.I.P. A mantle in the ninth power, night terror smite right. Death notes in my black book of broken lives, told in rhymes. The inevitable end, your bitch is coming soon. Back to the main event, emotions sank, here comes the typhoon. Incompatible innocence, I saw myself in you, but I didn't know what to do, was always lost in the blue. I can't blame myself and you can't either, sender or receiver, it don't matter. We both had chatted back and forth like some divas. You never valued my energy until I turned my back on you. Or maybe I'm in my head and we were meant to live our lives in blue.
Where are you? You may feel depressed, but what will you do about that? Well, there's nothing to do about it. Because you would have discovered at this point that the depression, when it's there, is the you of the time. And if you try to get out of it by some sort of distraction, you won't really do anything except cover up the dirt with
Her eyes were cerulean, I can't explain the way they sat in matrimony with melancholy. She full in them, a poker face up in the place. Took your happy ass so many miles to put a smile on your face. Oceanside where the angels fly. I cherish my past endeavors, my current improving better. For me as a human being, with everything that I've been through, the move was clever, I'm getting bigger. The Coogee sweater, my biggest flex is that I finally broke out of your hex with half my heart intact. And that'll do, I guess so. We all make shady moves, I guess so. I make enough to sing the blues, I guess so. I'm always stressed, yo, but I'm sure it's been the same for you. My heart's a darker shade of blue. I've been meaning to shake you off, been meaning to take you off and repeat in my dream to skate off as far away as I can. I boarded up the walls to my heart, gave you a sword and said to cut your way out. You wrote a note to excuse the blood and left, and then came the ego death.
So if you feel let down, meaningless, somewhat depressed by this whole thing, and you see at the same time you can't do anything about it, what happens? Why, you are simply watching what's happening. You don't know what's going to happen next. Watching something that is some person's all that's going on. And you don't know what to make of it anymore. You can't believe anything about it because you know that's all a hoax. So there's nothing left for you to do but watch it. And you have become inwardly rather quiet just because you're worn out. There's nothing to do. And you realize that all escapes lead back to the thing you were running away from.
In the words of Pumpkin and Honey Bunny, everybody be cool. Weed and burgers on your food, run it from Marcellus. Collect like bartellers when they drink brew. Secure the case, fuck the bag, I need you. But Jules wicked, emerge just like your fool's ticking. Tom Bomb, Cool Kitchen, Smith and then the dudes dipping in different time zones. The milkshakes are overpriced, what the fuck's in the briefcase? I'm going wild, my time is now overnight. If the stakes are even, I'ma set him straight. The kid will make him levitate. If you don't hit me first, I'll see some better days. Marz, a god of war, I'm not a featherweight. I might die hard if I don't keep my head away from substances and everyday struggle I suppress to keep the stress away. Now excuse me, I just have to use the restroom. I'll be on my way. Yeah, I'll be on my way.
Short ladder downward, spiral documents, forensic foul, dead on arrival. Worship the devil, go blasphemous, baphomet. Summon, you gon' cash the check, sacrifice turkey beans with the beans, turkey half a neck. Casualty, the biggest boy toy in the alphabet. Alpha male, overly aggressive, battle manipulation, piggy boy, why you shouting me? Oink oink, outs, pout, Philippines, panic, stomach, butterfly, shut your mouth, rush your house, scout, martial law, draft pick, pucker up, ass kick, oh you get your ass kissed, insanity, madness, second place the last one, start fire ashes, rap foot, notebook, kitchen gear, kitchenware, coat cook, puppetry, puppeteer, there's a budget, there's saddle on the cattle, cow, beef, steak, ribs, burger, murder does what murder, nonchalant sounds, but the pig heard it, yeah!
It's a chopper, baby.
Whose chopper is this?
Zed's.
Who's Zed?
Zed's dead, baby. Zed's dead.
Hey, yo, back to the story. If they got bad aim, then why they gunning for me? Restore my former glory. It's a shame we left him gory. True miracles happen to true people. I want chicken like voodoo stories. Signed Vincent Wolf, you who I solve problems. You heard it from me. Brass tack tactics, business antics. Mr. Wolf's a ladies' man. He leaves the asses pantless. You seen my wallet, the one that says bad motherfucker on it. Son, I'm brawling with the mind muscles. I tussle brawling. My partner's also squabbling. He's on it. Time lapses, confuse a simple mind. Mind shatter. If you can't speak to me eye to eye, then never mind chatter. Save your breath for those who listen, or you'll find actors often spend their days conveying lives of others' actions. Mind splattered. You'd have to dig a pit into the earth to see mind matter. But life's fabric is delicate. I went to hell and slayed divine master. I went to hell and slayed divine master. Oh no.
In the midst of life, we are in death. But at what expense is the stripping of our reality truly justified? The snake charmer is me, you. The snake charmer relies on his rhythm to keep at bay the imminent dangers before him. A continuous composition growing ever more anxious. From flesh to fang, a void of longing and acceptance. This is that of the fabled serpent, that of the rhyme paradox. Time is not of the essence, time is the essence. We all must do what we love before we die, and do it for as long as we can. This is our assessment of the snake charmer paradox, captured through various methods of sound manipulation, a tale of pain and understanding. At times I slip away from consciousness, reevaluate the opposites, and realize life is everything I'm after. I'm anthropologist, enhance the mileages. I'm getting glances, I'm styling. I'm playing pool with the planets, or making threats to bomb the shit. I stay abusing the canvas like a boxer who throws them hammers. A focused man's equivalent to 40 armed attackers with their heads on backwards. Straighten priorities in practice. I never bet on actors who never had to stack a mattress or landed on a batch of cactus bastards. I sat between the subtle certainties of other emergencies, and first degree burns to the flesh for all that choose to hear me speak. The most beautiful thing about life is that it's temporary. Not to sound cynical, it makes it worth this weight we carry. My life inordinary, provide it all. I'll give you love and more, so trust me. I'll see you through all the hardships and the storms. I'll see you through all the hardships and the storms. One love, one. It's one. Take a moment to reflect on the events in your life. I'll be the first to say I'm proud of you for taking that fight. I'm up at night, I search for reasons to take rips from a pipe. We're draining demons through the seasons with these poems that I write. I'm potent, I know. I'm Jacques Clouseau with the gems. It's like you're stuck in the snow, the way we flood you with ice. I'm naturally cold, my pop's the same way. No coincidence, I learned from his mistakes. Crash courses turn to choruses, my experience Experience is gorgeous, but some nights they weren't fortunate. Endearment to lords that came before me, that's my lyricist. I'm feeding this war, I've been defeating the hordes. I pledge allegiance to mortality, the only thing for sure. So see you on the other side of time, the rising tide that pulls me under. I often wonder if this world is really mine. So is this world really mine?
I hope so.
In the midst of life, we're in death. In the midst of my mind, I'm watching my steps. In the midst of life, we're in death. In the midst of my mind, I've been watching my steps. In the midst of life, we are in death. In the midst of my mind, I've been watching my steps. In the midst of life, we are in death. In the midst of my mind, I've been watching my steps.